decomposing word problems, and it's an effective way in solving word problems. We will start by illustrating two examples. The first example is talking about a show where 49 dogs are participating in it. There are 35 more small dogs than large ones, and he's asking about the number. Now, if you start decomposing the sentences, you will discover from the first sentence that the total of participated dogs, in total we have 49 dogs. Now, when we come to the second sentence, he's talking about two types of dogs, small dogs and large dogs. Thus, keep this in mind. Now, the question, he wants you to tell him the number of small dogs. Now, let's divide this equation into three stages. The first stage, now, since you know that we have two types of dogs and the total is 49, you should conclude that large dogs plus small dogs equal 49 in total. Now, we move now to the second stage. We try to translate the sentence. He's saying more small dogs than large dogs. This means that small is more than large, and we can say small equal large plus 35. Now, finally, we combine stage 1 and stage 2 together, as you can see in front of you. And we end up, when we combine them, into having the following sentence. Which is 2 large dogs plus 35 equal 49. You will solve it. It's a pure algebraic equation. And you end up, while solving it, by discovering that the number of large dogs is basically 7 dogs. And if you're gonna subtract them from 49, you will end up having 42 small dogs. This is the first example. Now we're gonna move to the second example, and he's talking about a cliff that stands 70 feet tall with a lake water, and there is 50 feet between them, and then he's asking about an angle of depression. If you divide it, if you go and you try to draw the situation, a cliff stands 70 feet tall, then we will graph a cliff with 70 feet tall. Now he's talking about lake water. Let us add some clue, and that 50 away from the cliff, you can see there is a 50 away. Now, when he starts talking about angle of depression or angle of elevation, immediately you have to create a right angle triangle like this one. Now, the angle of depression is basically, it's between the top of the hill and the end of the water lake. But you know that in this case, we will conclude that this is the position theta. And all what you have to do, you will use TOA rule from the tan theta opposite over adjacent. You will find theta by taking tan inverse 70 over 50, and you will discover that the angle of depression is 54.5 degree. This is as simple as that. Just use your imagination and decompose the word problem. That was the end of the lesson. Thank you for watching.